In this presentation, I'll be discussing the many forms of art and creativity that might be seen in an early childhood and primary school setting. Art is an important part in a child's life as it promotes creativity. Creativity is the ability to think in a unique way, produce unusual ideas, or combine things in different ways. Art should be fun, enjoyable, messy, and most of all noisy. During the early stages of art, a child is more interested in the process than the end product. In many cases, there may not be an end product. As stated by Albert Einstein, every child is born a genius. As we grow up, it is understood we lose our creativity. However, creativity is within all. Many people are too afraid to show their creativity as they may be judged inadequately. In short terms, another word for creativity is courage. Art can be used to enhance imagination and develop creativity. However, it can also help in motor development by refining motor skills. Art is an essential part of the holistic education learning. Birth to 5 years. This phase of art is known as the scribble stage. During this phase, children are just learning about art. They will start off by drawing simple geometric shapes, then proceeding to tell their carer about their drawing, usually related to their life. The carer may be told who, what is in the picture. Although we cannot see it, it is very obvious to the child. Bubble art. Bubble art can be used in many different ways and for different age groups. I have aimed this activity for children aged 8 months plus, although the child will need the carer's help to obtain the finished product. This can be used as an introduction to art, as all an 8-month-old will be doing is patting the paper. Caterpillar art. I have chosen the caterpillar artwork because young children are unable to grasp many objects. However, this activity would be aimed for 2 years and above. You could do this activity with a younger child with carer intervention. The main part of this activity is using an apple to create a caterpillar effect, then introducing a matchstick to start forming their fine motor skills. Children in this age group are more interested in the process rather than the end product. 5 to 8 years. This is the pre-schematic stage. During this stage, children will start their first attempts at drawing recognizable people. They are fascinated by different colors and extremely hands-on but self-centered. They are seeking the approval of teachers and love explaining their drawings to people who are interested. Aboriginal cotton tip painting. By the age of 5, children have developed basic fine motor skills. This allows them to hold the cotton tip. Although the cotton tip may be held strangely to other people, this is easiest for the child until they learn how to hold a pen or pencil correctly. The painting also engages the children with a different culture and can be used to demonstrate different ways of life. Cloud collage. This collage can be used in a preschool room to help the teacher give the children an understanding of different clouds. The child could be asked to create 2 different types of clouds on their paper, and with carer interaction, the child can name the different types of clouds. Eight to 10 years. Children have now reached the somatic stage. They have gained a better hand-eye coordination. The carer will also notice a large increase in the use of symbols at this stage. The child may incorporate a sense of humour in the drawing. This could be as simple as drawing a funny-looking face. The child has also gained a knowledge of colour representation. An example of this is using blue for the sky. Line experimenting. This activity enhances their fine motor skills and their use of a pencil or a pen. The child should be shown the main types of line drawing, which include texture, patterns, and 3D. Once your child has an understanding of these, provide them with a basic picture like the one featured in the slide to allow them to explore the different types of lines. The child may surprise you by joining all 3 of these ideas into one. Joan Miro. Joan Miro is a famous artist with drawings and paintings that have similar aspects in each one. Have a class discussion on the aspects and ask the class what they think the different aspects are. Once the class is engaged, allow them to draw lines and shapes that are similar to the painting. This has created an educational art activity by discussing an artist. Once they have completed their drawings, allow them to paint the drawing, which adds colour, still talking about Joe Miro and his paintings. 10 to 12 years. The child has now hit the realistic stage in the art process. The child has a better understanding of what art and creativity is. They are trying to put more detail into their art and trying to do it the right way. However, as we know, there is no right way to do art. Another key influence at this stage is the children's peers, and this is when they will start to develop their values in art. Oil pastel fun. This activity allows children to bring humour to their art by drawing funny faces. When using black oil pastel to create the picture and painting it with water-based paint, the oil doesn't soak in the paint, allowing the children to keep within the lines. This would be their idea of doing it the right way. Paper Mache Piggy Bank. This activity will need to be done in many stages. However, children will love the concept. They are creating their own unique money box. You may have a classroom discussion about saving. This will give the children an incentive to save money while using their creativity and imagination. In allowing children to be creative through art, there are some key ideas we must keep in mind. These are materials, learning theories, skills, and stimulus. When setting out an art activity for any age group, we must ensure that all materials are provided, that we give clear and concise instructions that the children understand. When providing materials, we need to be careful that they are age appropriate and the children cannot harm themselves or others. Also, that the art activity you have decided to do is at the same level of maturity for the children that you are teaching. Art should be about the process of making. During this process, the child should be developing new skills. These skills might be hand-eye coordination, fine motor, holding a pencil, and that is just to name a few. The activity must also be stimulating for the child to enable the flow of creativity. Art can be related to Piaget's theory about schemas, as art can allow children to explore and develop many different types of schemas, whilst actively engaging in their environment. However, art can also be related to Vygotski's theory, as he believes children teach each other through social